Going back a little bit to what you said about the cellmates who were pulled out by a mob of 25 or so, what was the crime that they were accused of? Do you know that information?
I do. So Jerome Boyett and Harvey Winchester, they were taken out of the jail in 1933, in June of 1933. And so they were actually in there for unrelated crimes. Harvey Winchester had been in there about 7 or 8 months before Jerome Boyett came in, and he had killed a deputy there or here in Scott County when he was put in there. Jerome Boyett, he was actually it's said that he was playing cards on a train car, and a call came in that there was a disruption of the peace going on there in that train car. It was actually an erroneous call. We've heard that it may be because he was a moonshiner, and it's believed that maybe a rival moonshiner had made the call saying that. But nonetheless, he was 23, and the neighboring sheriffs, George and his son Floyd Winningham, showed up, and there was a gunfight between Jerome Boyett and the sheriff. And so he ended up killing the sheriff's son. He went on the run. And then while he was on the run, a posse that was trying to avenge the sheriff's death showed up at Jerome Boyett's dad's house asking where he was. Jerome Boyett's dad wouldn't give him up, so they ended up hanging him. And so Jerome ends up finding out that his dad was killed. So he came to the jail, turned himself in, and 8 days later, he was taken out with his cellmate, Harvey Winchester. So even though they were in there for unrelated crimes, they were essentially both cop killers, or allegedly cop killers.
Thanks for watching that, and thanks to everybody for sharing their stories for the podcast. If you have an experience that you'd like to share with me or an idea for a podcast episode, shoot me an email at steve@phantomhistory.com, or even better, book a room at phantomhistoryhouse.com, and you can tell me your story in person.